crowd.
Champions League on a Tuesday night lights.
World Cup summers reaching incredible heights.
From J-League to Liga MX in the sun.
College pitches where the legends begun.
If the ball is rolling, we're breaking it down. The biggest soccer show in the whole I-10.
Shin and Shenanigans, we're taking the pitch. From the local turf to the global switch. iSports Radio, the whistle blows loud. Jess and Big Mike, we're rocking the crowd.
Jess and Big Mike. Shin pads, Shenanigans, we own the pitch.
All right, how about that intro, guys? Heck of an intro.
I don't hate it, man. I'm kind of digging it.
Yeah, absolutely. We are Shin Pads and Shenanigans right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. You guys can find us on X at shinpad_IESR. All right, how's it going, Big Mike?
It is a beautiful night here in great city of Indianapolis. Nice, cool, like I won't call it cool, but just that non-humid, nice breeze coming in before they get to the dead of summer. So really, really nice night. Been a good week here. How about yourself? What's going on there? We got a little bum wheel happening there, girl.
Yeah. The safest way for me to walk home where I'm not like walking down the road, not with no sidewalk. I have to go different ways, and I like missed the next to last step, and like I heard something pop.
Oh.
I was just like, ugh, sucks.
That
And then I
pop
still
sound's
had to
never a good
hobble
thing.
home.
That popping sound is
Oh.
never ideal.
Ugh. But much less pain than I was in earlier, so I'm all good. I didn't want to
There-
miss the show with you, so
There you
we
go.
have too much fun together.
We do, and we got always got a lot to chat about. Obviously, World Cup is another week closer.
Mm-hmm.
Champions League final this weekend. There's a lot to chat about, obviously. But no, I'm glad you're okay though, because that could have been way, way worse.
Mm-hmm. I'm just glad I was able to hobble home.
I get that.
So, all right, let's get right into it. What are we gonna say about the MLS except for
Ta-da! Spoiler.
spoiler alert? More coaching changes. Oh my gosh, and it's been two. It's Portland Timbers and Philadelphia Union both sacked their coaches.
Mm-hmm. I read some reports that felt like that Portland's was a little bit more on the mutual side, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day.
No, it
It
doesn't.
just doesn't.
Absolutely not.
No, obviously the results aren't there. We talk about it every
No.
week, it feels like, right?
Yeah. I feel like this is just gonna be an ongoing conversation. I feel like this is gonna come up every single week. Someone's gonna sack their coach.
Yep.
It's just that kind of society that we're living in now, that kind of environment.
And here's the thing too, as we get into more like World Cup talk, we're going to hear about these coaches like, oh yeah, they're not coming back to their respective national teams. So it's literally just never ending.
Yeah. And it's gonna be one of those things. Yeah, because he failed to deliver for Portland. It was because he failed to deliver the promised results.
Mhm.
So during this break, they're without a manager.
Awesome.
Yeah, I know, right? I know, right?
Fans got to be loving that. Although I'm sure some of them are happy with the news, but just like any fan base, I guess. But
Yeah.
I don't know. This is the business. We talk about it every week.
And it's pretty much the same thing for Philadelphia Union. Why they sacked their coach?
Yep.
The results on the field.
Yeah. I mean, you know what what's expected and what's now. Again, we've talked about it ad nauseum, I know, but and ownership's got to do their part. But at the same time, you take this rule. You know what you got to do. If you don't deliver, you're the focal point, and
Yeah. And I think part of the reason that Philadelphia sacked their coach was because there was a loss of that locker room confidence.
Yeah.
The team just wasn't gelling with him.
And, that does happen. We've seen it all over the world, quite frankly. And those are sometimes changes you just have to make. Whether on the surface looks to be fair or unfair, but if they're not gelling, if they're not buying into each other, then it's never gonna work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Speaking of not working, let's go into the AFL for the women's. Leicester City women have been relegated.
Poor Leicester fans.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've been talking about the men for a while and how they did a complete nosedive, and
Yeah.
then the women get relegated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Leicester fans.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, hang in there. It'll get better at some point.
At some point, yeah, I think.
I might not be alive for it, but hey, at some point it might get better.
Yeah, because the women's, they won what, like 2 matches from 22 league matches.
Yeah, it was pretty abysmal.
That's a bad season.
You don't get much worse.
No, it does not.
So
Well, as far as like the whole season overall, but we'll talk about how relegation could have been worse a little bit later.
true.
And moving on into more happy news. Bolton have been promoted to
Go
the
Bolton.
championship.
Good for them.
Right? This is the first time in 7 years.
Yeah, they're due.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're due.
Let's just hope they're ready for it, though.
Yeah, that's the other side of the coin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But hey, enjoy it and enjoy it for a bit,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll see down the road how we hold up. But enjoy your moment. 7 years, been a minute, so good for you.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on into the Premier League. We've got several things going on over there.
Oh yeah.
Start out with some good news. Aston Villa have won the Europa League. Aston Villa fans, can we get a whoop whoop? I feel like that
This
was
is
really
something I didn't think we'd be talking about ever. So
yeah. And
good for them.
when was the last time this happened?
I think I was 4, like 82 or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like 4.
Yeah, like Prince William was born. ABBA made their final public appearance, and Ozzy bit the head off a bat.
Yep.
That was the last time Aston Villa won the Europa League.
What was their celebration song?
I don't actually know.
They dropped some, Take a Chance on Me by ABBA,
Yeah, maybe.
I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not. But well, yeah, I don't know.
No, that's obviously one heck of a long time. So
Yeah.
but yeah, 82. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's cool to see somebody like squad like that, club like that, to win Europa.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it always seems to be one of the other bigger clubs, if you will, that doesn't win. Premier League or something like that. You know what I mean?
For sure. And speaking of big clubs, we've got things going on with Manchester City.
Oh, we do.
As always. If you guys don't know, Pep Guardiola has left Manchester City as head coach. So that's the end of the Pep era.
Yeah, we talked about this last week, and I obviously was hoping he would come back, do one more go at it. But I was leaning towards the fact that he might not.
Yeah.
But kudos to what he accomplished, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah.
they're going to build a statue. They're going to pretty much just build everything and to honor him, and as they should.
Yeah.
But hey, went on a good note. I mean, obviously, you wanted to hoist a Premier League trophy, but didn't quite work out. Came close. He's hoisted a few already.
Hmm.
Uh,
Right.
so I mean, you just got it. To me, it's like it's kind of a bummer, but at the same time, you just tip your cap to, dude's a freaking legend.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like he built what Alex Ferguson built in like half the time.
Yeah, yeah, and
And
United fans are going to hate you for saying that, but at the same time, you're right. Is the thing,
yeah.
you know.
I mean, because I'm working right now on a piece about comparing the Ferguson era and the Pep era, and looking at, could City be different? And I think they could be different. I don't think we're going to see a post Ferguson type of situation with Manchester City, though.
I agree with you on
I
that.
really don't.
No, I think there's a good nucleus there now,
Hmm.
and I think I think with Enzo coming in, I think that'll be a pretty good fit there. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll put his tweaks to it, obviously, like every coach or
Well,
manager does.
yeah.
Um, but no, I think that's one of those. He'll hit the ground running, and this club they're not going anywhere. There's just too much talent
No.
there, and they're not going anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and City have got they've got, structurally it's better because they've got better systems in place,
Correct.
that where the manager is just one cog in the machine, whereas United, everything got upturned anytime they got a new manager.
Yep.
So I think they're going to do pretty well. My only concern is, what is Enzo walking into with this? Because very, very soon we are going to hear about the 115 charges verdict.
Mm-hmm.
What is that going to do to the club? And how is that going to change their trajectory?
It's fair.
I don't
It's
know.
it's a valid point.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be a little bit more on the positive, for you. I'm looking out for
Yeah.
you. But no, you're absolutely right. That could obviously put a huge wrinkle into things, right? But putting that to the side, I just think if you're able to, put that in the back burner for a bit, just with Enzo coming in with what is in front of him now, I agree with you wholeheartedly. This is going to be a much better situation than when Ferguson left United.
Hmm.
This is a team, I guess, it will still be competitive. We'll still win a lot of matches.
Hmm.
So obviously, we'll wait and see what happens with the 115 there. Um,
Yeah.
but in the meantime, I just think on paper, look right now, I don't hate what's happening there. It's I'm sure a lot of City fans are bummed, but I think at the same time, I think most of them are pretty tipping their caps, like, okay, that was one hell of a run.
Yeah. Right. But Pep's not completely done with City, though. He's set to take on the role of global ambassador for the City football group. So he's still going to be involved, just not in a managerial capacity.
Yeah, and there were some rumors that are been thrown out there since then that if the job ever came open to be to run England's national team, he'd be up for it.
Yeah, I've also heard, I think I might have heard in a rumor of Italy national team, but
Yeah,
I think he's done with the club level, though. I think he
I
wants to
no,
get
I
to the
think you're right.
national level.
Yeah, I think if something like that came up, I might entice him to. And heck, I even saw some people today, because not to get too far off track, but the United States, men's national coach is set to be done after World Cup, and so there was a lot of people like, speak it into existence. Let's bring in Pep.
Right? Oh my
Good luck
gosh.
with that.
Right. I really don't see that happening.
No,
He's not coming to
no.
the US, man.
Like I could see Italy and I could see England. Like if that ever
Yeah,
came about, I could see those.
but not
Um,
not the
No.
US.
No.
Oh my goodness. And speaking of his successor, some of you may or may not know that Chelsea are actually seeking legal action because they believe his departure derailed their season. So,
I think Chelsea derailed their season.
yeah, I think so too.
From top to bottom, they derailed their season. They don't deserve. They deserve to be out of everything.
Yeah,
I mean, sorry, not sorry.
yeah. But as far as I know, City are going to be there. They have agreed to pay it.
And you know what?
'Cause-
I can see both sides of that coin there. Like some are saying, like, well, why would you pay it? That's ridiculous. Don't do that. And I can see the other side of it going, hey, you know what? They're just showing some goodwill. Or like, we don't want to deal with this. We got enough we're worried about. Like, fine, just go away.
Clean break.
Clean break. Just be done with this. Let this run. We got other stuff to work on. Chelsea got a lot of stuff they got to worry about, but
Yeah.
that's for another time. But I don't know. Kind of part of me is just like, all right, fine. Just you got the funds because make this go away. Fine.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just going to hate each other for the rest of our existence, but that's fine.
Yeah, right. And speaking of Chelsea, they're out of all European competitions next season.
Good. They deserved it.
They need to do some internal work.
They need to do a lot of internal work.
Self-reflection.
Yep. Starts at the top, at the very top.
Yeah.
We'll see what Alonso can do going forward, but no, it's funny because I've said on the show a million times. I've been a Chelsea fan for a hot minute. It dates back many years, and this is just one I'm like, yeah, I can't. Y'all, sorry, like y'all deserve this.
Yeah. Yeah. Side note though, Sunderland have qualified for the Europa League next season.
And good for them.
Right? First time since 2016, 2017.
Yeah.
So good for them.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, they deserved it.
And Bournemouth and Brighton have also claimed the last 2 European spots. So no more room for Chelsea.
Did it to themselves.
Yep.
So the Dallas Cowboys of the Premier League there.
I don't disagree with you.
No. And it's hilarious because now they're trying to there's reports saying they're trying to strengthen their American fan base. I'm like,
good luck with that.
And that's how you're going to do it.
Yeah, good luck with that. It's kind of like Tottenham with the Peppa Pig thing.
Right. Actually, I might make Peppa Pig look good.
That's true. That's true.
So, they got some work to do, and obviously, look, it's a big brand. It's a big name still. Love them or hate them, and they can write the shit, but it's got a lot of work to do.
Arsenal have made history, going straight to the top. Right here. What do we think about this? They're the first team in Premier League history to go the whole season without a single red card or conceded a penalty. No penalty conceded, no red card.
Just because the ref didn't see it doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Yeah, I know. I know, but
I'm
officially speaking,
I'm kidding. No, that's pretty remarkable. You think
shows
about it,
you what Mikel Arteta is.
Yeah.
What he's doing over there.
Yep. Doing things the right way for sure. But yeah, when I saw this, I was like, I'm sorry, I got to make this joke. Hey, just because they didn't get one doesn't mean they didn't deserve one. And they probably did it, I'm sure, throughout the course of the season. I didn't watch every single match, but I'm sure there's probably a few times they could have got one. But there is a thing called human error, and it happens. But even if they only got like 1 or 2, who cares? I mean, that's just, that stuff like that starts at the top, and that's, you got to tip your cap.
Absolutely.
So,
Eh,
and now they get to make history again potentially here this weekend.
yeah, because they're gonna be facing PSG. I'm starting to think PSG aren't all the that in a bag of potato chips.
Right.
That's what I'm starting to
Uh,
think.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just we've we've discussed it, before on this show, and I mean, I know initially we were kind of leaning pretty heavy on PSG, but hey, it's one match.
Mm-hmm. It's one match.
It's one
Anything can
match.
happen.
Yep. And
And
yeah, I'll be watching.
right. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be watching. We'll see.
Yeah, I've got it on my calendar. I don't actually. It's one of those like weekends. I don't have a whole lot going on for the first time in forever. So I was like, oh, we're on Champions League this week. Okay, click.
Right?
Let's go.
All right. Looking into more promotions. Hull City are back in the Premier League. First time in 9 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
I love we're able to share a lot of these news stories, right? Of these teams. It's been 7, 8, 9
Yeah.
plus years.
Or even
And
longer with some of this stuff.
yeah, it has. And you just stop to think for a minute what that means to this club and the fan base.
Mm-hmm. It probably means so much to them.
Absolutely. And I think if we ever, and not to go sidebar too much, but MLS does, what we talked about in the past, like have like a true system like that. I think people here in the States might actually like start to understand that and get that a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I mean, it's to creme de la creme, right? So you can get your club back at that level.
Yeah.
That's what you want, and they've waited a long time for it. So, these are great stories. I love it, and hopefully they could be at least somewhat competitive.
Hopefully. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of crazy too because they're their first team to finish 6th and win promotion to Premier League.
Yeah.
Since Blackpool did it in 2009. That's crazy.
That's a crazy stat. That's an absolutely crazy stat.
Mm-hmm. And
Wow.
speaking of some crazy stats, let's look into West Ham's relegation.
Oh, womp womp.
Wah, wah, wah. I keep wanting to hear that. Will you cut that out with the wah, wah, wah?
Yeah.
But after 14 years away, West Ham are back in the championship.
Yeah, I know there was I was outspoken about it, not gonna lie. A lot of people out here are outspoken about it that's really hoping to be Tottenham. But you and I discussed this leading up to it. It was going to be a stretch at that point. It was really looking that it was going to be West Ham. What do you say?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I mean,
the only way that they could have avoided relegation was if they won and Spurs lost.
Spurs had to lose, like flat out lose. I'm going to draw. They had to lose.
Yeah. Yep.
So, you can look back at you look at West Ham. You can look at the last stretch at the end of the season there, and there's probably a couple matches there they probably could have had or at least drew, and it didn't happen. So that's where it's kind of like, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, so.
And they will be facing Millwall.
Oh, the rival.
Fiercest rivalry, man.
I kind of want a ticket to go to that first match.
And that's kind of crazy too, because the next time they meet, I think it's going to be their 100th meeting.
100th meeting, yeah.
Yeah, because they've been facing Millwall since 1899.
Think about that for a minute.
Holy crap.
1899. Yeah, we said 18.
Crazy.
This isn't Prince 1999. No. 1899.
1899.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Man, I'd love to be able to watch that match though, like live.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Right?
maybe from a distance though. I might get. I don't know. I don't know if I want to be. I want to watch it, but I don't know if I want to be in the stands. If that makes sense.
Right. Yeah, no, I get it. You know, I'm sure it is going to be a heck of a match.
Oh, yeah, absolutely 100%.
I'm sure Millwall are like, revenge.
Oh yeah.
Even though Millwall has had more wins between the two.
Oh, doesn't matter. They're gonna be amped out of their minds.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Do we think West Ham are going to part ways with Nuno?
I mean, everyone else seems to be doing it. Why not?
Yeah. It's possible.
I mean, you would. I think on the surface, you would think so.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you've been relegated. But then it's the thing. We've talked about this, and you keep mentioning it's like it's fine. You can remove the coach, but what's the next step?
Yeah.
Who's going to come in, and who can you get
Mm-hmm.
to come in and right this ship and get them back to the Premier League? And I think it's what you got to wrestle with. So, I've always been on the thought process. If you really believe you have that person who can do that, then you make the change. But if you don't, you got to measure the pulse of your club, and if the players are vested and the coaching is vested, then maybe you give them another shot and see if you can get it back.
Yeah. We'll see, And speaking of the ones who should have been relegated, Tottenham, who only avoided relegation by the skin of their little chinny chins.
Yep. I heard Peppa Pig got relegated, though. Did you hear this?
I did not. Did Peppa Pig get relegated?
I hope so.
I hope so, too.
I hope so.
Bluey all the way, man.
Yeah. Promote Bluey.
Promote Bluey relic. Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Done.
I agree.
You're welcome, Tottenham. You can hire us on your marketing staff tomorrow.
Right. Yeah, so they have finished 17th in back-to-back Premier League seasons. And
Like
the
over
crazy
centuries that happened, right? Or something crazy?
it hasn't happened. It's the first time in 111 years.
Good Lord.
How did that happen?
Well, gone are the days of Harry Kane.
Well, Harry Kane has moved on to greener pastures, and we will talk a little bit about him later.
Yes, he has. But him and Son and those guys from just a handful of years ago that were, competing for Premier League and Premier League championships, and obviously do it, but they were at least competitive to this.
Yep. All right, guys. Enough of our rambling for a minute. We're going to take a quick little break. You've been watching Shin Pads and Shenanigans right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that sports.
Hi, eSports Radio fans. This show is brought to you by Planet Jerky Premium Brisket Beef Jerky. Planet Jerky is the official jerky of the 2022 California League champion Lake Elsinore Storm, single-A affiliate of the San Diego Padres. This all-brisket jerky has gluten-free options, contains no MSG, no sodium nitrate, is low in sugar, and high in protein. Go to their website at planetjerky.net and follow them on Instagram at Planet Jerky. Planet Jerky, the jerky that's on a whole other planet.
Hey, welcome back to Shin Pads and Shenanigans right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Moving into our last little specific league, the Bundesliga. And of course, we are talking all Bayern tonight.
Yeah. They pretty much make the league anyway.
Pretty much, yeah. But Company has been named the Men's European Manager of the Season. Well deserved.
Yeah, to the surprise of really no one.
Right.
And to your point, well deserved. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
who else was you really going to pick there? That's not me.
Right.
You know, I'm not trying to hate on any other manager. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, to me, that's a pretty obvious one.
Yeah. I mean, he led them to what, the domestic treble this year?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, they defeated Stuttgart in the DFB Polka final, the German Cup, and of course, Harry Kane scored a hat trick.
Of course he did.
Yeah, like, I mean, this guy has been on fire since he's been in the Bundesliga.
Yeah, I mean, I've always, and not to get too far ahead here, but you know, as much as I've been joking on Tottenham for the entire time I've been on this show, I think. But even when he was with Tottenham, I always enjoyed watching him play. Just my own personal opinion. I've always enjoyed watching Harry Kane, and he's just, yeah, it's greener pastures, as you mentioned earlier. You know, good for him.
Yeah, he finished the season with 61 goals across all competitions.
Not bad.
Right? I mean, the last time anybody scored that many goals was Cristiano Ronaldo for Real
Correct.
Madrid. But I mean, you know.
But whatever. Blah.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, one hell of a season, goes without saying. And hopefully for, you know, he continues this run through the World Cup. I'm sure the England fans would agree. We'll see how that shakes out, but no, I mean, no brainer, manager of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, just obviously, and you know, what a year for Harry.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, that's enough of that. Let's look at what else is going on in the world of soccer. Got a little segment of like just general what's going on. Speaking
Oh,
of
boy.
Ronaldo, Al
Oh,
Nassir's
boy.
manager has left.
Yep.
What do we think of that?
Well, you know,
I mean, he didn't get fired, but he left.
well, you know, come to what, help his boy Ronaldo apparently, or something, right?
Mm-hmm. He's like, I came to help Cristiano and the team.
Yeah, and which was hilarious is they win the championship, and Ronaldo goes to social media and posts a big picture of like saying champs, and it's a picture of him in the center, and then him all around himself.
Oh my gosh.
No
You be
no
more
manager,
sure of yourself?
no teammates, all Ronaldo.
Could you be more self-centered?
I don't know. Don't challenge him. He'll probably come up with a way.
All right.
But yeah, part of me when I saw this was like, wait, did he leave because it's a post? That's a joke, but
No, I mean, I don't know. Hey, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I'm kind of scared to say things as a joke, because yesterday I said that one of my coworkers freaking, she was late because she mouthed off to the cop and got arrested. She actually got arrested.
this is a story.
That's a story.
That's a story.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, I was kidding. So I mean, I don't know why he like if this is part of the reason he left. I had no idea.
Yeah, I mean, my first thought is, I mean, I don't obviously I'm not a fly on the wall. I don't have the skinny here or anything like that, but that screams egos.
Yeah. I don't know. Like when you look it up, like the reason is his mission was strictly to help Ronaldo and Al Nassr capture a major domestic trophy. Once that goal was achieved, his short-term project concluded.
You can also see that as I'm going to ride the coattails of Ronaldo and see if I can't get myself some hardware, and then I'm going to bail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much.
A couple ways you could read that, but I don't know. It seems, bad optics to me. But what do I know?
Right. Craziness. Speaking of bad optics, Real Madrid.
Real, let's go.
So let's.
That's a great segue.
Let's discuss what's going on in Real Madrid. Yeah.
Right, that whip.
Right. I mean, the interim manager, Arbeloa, has left the club as they have recently re-signed Mourinho.
Yeah, he's basically like, this is great. Best of luck. I won't be caught dead coaching with this guy.
Yeah, right? What was that about?
There's something. There's obviously some underlying there that, some of us may or may not know about. I'm on the may not side. But, you can look at Mourinho and his success over the course of his career, which is, documented.
Yeah.
But, he's also been known to be a little bit on the polarizing side.
Yeah.
So, Mike, that just leads me to think, okay, well, if you're polarizing, you're going to have people who obviously are all in, or people are like, I can't get far enough away from this person.
Yeah, and it just kind of seems like, I mean, because the interim manager actually played under Mourinho when he first had his first stint at Real Madrid. So I'm like, I don't know. I really don't. Like,
yeah, there's definitely there's a story there.
Yeah, for real. Because like his statement reads, I'm leaving Real Madrid with immense gratitude as the players have made me a better person and it made me enjoy every day. I hope I can return one day. I'm not going to stay with the next coach, no chance, but I hope it's a see you soon, sure. That sentence makes no sense.
Yeah, the no chance right there just tells me all I need to hear.
Mm-hmm. He was like, Mourinho has fantastic coaching staff, very well surrounded, and if he arrives, he'll do so with his own people as it should be. There's no possibility of me being with him.
Well, if you didn't say it before, you had to say it one more time just to add the clarity.
Mm-hmm. The little period on the sentence.
Yep. Exclamation point, exclamation point.
Mm-hmm. Right. And I think they signed Mourinho for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to be paying the €7 million exit clause for Benfica.
Yep.
And I think 3 years is a good time. I don't think he's going to be staying much longer than that, though.
No, I think that's actually a good deal for both sides.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't think, I could see us. We see it with him before.
Doesn't he do like a year 3 sabotage, like self-sabotage thing?
We've seen it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it'll take him a minute to get this squad back in shape here. So, you can see by the second year, potentially, this is my view. I mean, I could be wrong, but that Real could be back contending again. And then after that, it's like you have 1 year, like, but after that, it'll just probably like, all right, off to the next project.
Yeah.
So I think it's good for both sides, actually.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm also just kind of thinking because the last time Real Madrid signed Mourinho was in 2010. One of the last times Shakira did the song for the World Cup was in 2010. Are we gonna have a repeat of what happened? Like World Cup wise, or could that be Spain could win the World Cup?
Anything's possible. I don't think they're going to, though.
I don't know. We'll see.
It's possible. I don't know, though. I'm not feeling Spain.
I don't know. We'll see.
They'll make a run. They'll make a run.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
They're going to make a run. But not sure I'm feeling Spain.
Because, yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Because I think and not to get too far ahead here, but to me, we talked about this was it last week, maybe the week before. Yeah, you've got your, the power countries, right? But I look at these power countries this year, and I don't know that there's a lot of separation. Like in years past, we've seen these maybe 3 or 4 countries look absolutely dominant. I don't know. I see that as much this time around.
I don't know.
Disagree, but
I don't know.
I'm looking at odds and there's really no head and shoulders favorite. There's odds of again, obviously the big ones, right? Argentina's thrown in there, Portugal, Brazil, Spain, England, France. And you're seeing these odds of 17%, 15%, 14%, 13%. It's all just kind of really close.
Yeah.
So I don't know that I'm personally going to say Spain, but hey, with no Real Madrid players there, maybe that actually gives them an advantage.
Right. Right. That dips a little into our World Cup talk. For the first time in history, there are no Real Madrid team members in Spain's World Cup squad.
Yep. Who would have thought that?
Honestly, I'm not surprised. They've had so much drama and crap going on.
This year, I'm not surprised at all. No.
Spain is probably like, nope, I'm not touching it.
That's smart. But I'm just thinking from years past, it's like, wow, really? But no, I mean, they've got themselves a solid squad for this World Cup. I don't blame them one iota. And like I said, they're going to make a run. See how far
They're
it
going
goes.
to try. We'll see.
They're going to make a run, I think. We'll
see.
I'm not sure. I don't think they'll make a final, but like I said, I've been wrong before.
We'll be talking about it for sure, Hunter.
We'll be talking about it a lot. And
yeah.
Like I said, all these percentages for all these odds on all these countries are so close. But yeah, I never really thought I'd see a point where no one from Real Madrid is actually on the roster. But it's a good call by Spain, especially right now.
Yep. And shooting a little bit next door to France. I don't know how to pronounce this, so I'm gonna give it my best shot. Lens have won the Coupe de France. So congratulations to them. That is amazing for them because they defeated Nice, and that secured their win. And this is actually the first time in their 120-year history.
See, we keep delivering this, man.
111
years, 120 years. I
Mhm.
mean, it's nuts. It's stuff we don't
Absolutely
ever
insane.
think about here in the States, right? Like it's mind blowing.
Yeah, like,
It's absolutely mind blowing.
whoa, man. What the heck?
I mean, just I mean, generations and generations have never seen this happen in the United States, right? It's just it's insanity, and this is why, not to be too cliche, this is why this is the beautiful game.
Mhm. Absolutely. Absolutely. And the beautiful game can also be heartbreaking going over
Oh,
into the
absolutely.
Czech league. FK Dukla Prague have been
Yeah,
relegated. I mean, it's bad enough to get relegated. It really is. It's bad enough to get relegated. And yes, West Ham got relegated. It sucks.
this is worse.
But it wasn't because of own goals. They only needed a draw in this match to stay in the first division.
Perspective. It just 1-1, 2-2, 0-0, even 0-0.
Mm-hmm. It ended in
No,
a 3-0 match. And if that is not bad enough, all 3 goals were own goals.
I
What?
that is legit. Like kicking your own self in the groin and then spitting on yourself. I mean, that just demoralizing.
Oh my, what the heck?
Can it
All
get
3
any
goals.
more? Can you think of a more demoralizing loss?
Oh, they are like, I don't even know what this squad is thinking at this time.
I mean, I'm legit concerned for their mental health. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
Yeah. How
Like
did this
I hope
happen?
there's a therapist like on call.
Oh, I hope so.
I mean,
Oh my god.
one own goal's bad enough, and that those do happen. I mean, those happen to the best squads in the world on occasion. They just happen. 2?
2 is
This was
bad.
3?
3 own goals is
3?
worse. How? How?
I
I don't understand
you
this.
it's like you basically have to try for 3.
Yeah, right?
I mean, uh yeah, I got no other words other than that. That is just the most demoralizing for the club, for the fan base, for everybody involved.
Right? So embarrassing.
Yeah. I mean, that would on the surface you'd be like, is this rigged? Did they bet against themselves?
I
Was
don't
there
know.
was there a crooked bookie involved here?
I really
Like,
wouldn't be surprised because players have been kicked out for betting on their own squad.
you know what? I'm so against that, and I am, that we could do a whole show on that.
Right?
But at this point, with 3-0 with their own goals, I almost hope that's the case. In a
Mhm.
weird, messed up way. Like, we're literally just betting against yourselves because, like, how do you like legit do that 3 times?
Yeah.
I
I just, yeah. I don't even know what to say to that because that is,
I mean, it literally is like you. I think any casual would read this and be like, "Is this real? Like how?
yeah.
What? How? Yeah. I mean, you're practically speechless.
Yeah. Your brain does not compute that.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I got nothing. I mean, we're going to get more information. We'll have more news on this as time goes on. But yeah. Wow.
Mhm. Yeah.
Ugh.
All right, guys, we are going to take another short little break here. You've been watching Shin Pads and Shenanigans right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. See you guys after the break.
For the last 10 years, IE Sports Radio has been bringing you amazing content ranging from interviewing legendary athletes, coaches, and other authorized media personnel to building tailor-made shows dedicated to all major sports cities around the country. Make sure to follow us at IE Sports Radio on X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube to keep up with the latest in sports and with all of our shows. Also, make sure to check out our daily updated website at iesportsradio.com. At iesportsradio.com, you can see our daily show schedule and check out all of our show pages with personal bios to learn a little bit more about each of our awesome hosts. In addition to our show pages, you can catch the iSports Radio blog, Hall of Fame, Fans of the Month page, and our merchandise shop, including t-shirts, tank tops, caps, long sleeves, hoodies, and more. For now over a decade here at IE Sports Radio, we've continued to be by the fans, for the fans, and we thank you all for your support and for making IE Sports Radio your direct feed for all that is sports.
All right, welcome back to Shin Pads and Shenanigans right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Hitting into our last little segment, let's talk a little bit about the World Cup.
Let's go.
How about some of these injuries going on that we're like, are they going to be able to make it?
Yeah, there's a lot of them out there.
Yeah, it seems like it's buzzing everywhere.
Yeah. Feel like I'm getting more positive vibes of than negative on the injuries. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Well, yeah, we'll see. Because Neymar is going to be like he's kind of had a grade 2 calf strain.
Scary.
Yeah.
I mean, that just screams in today's world, Achilles.
Mm-hmm.
But, he's on the squad. So that tells me on the surface that maybe it's very mild.
Maybe.
And they're being kind of precautionary about it, which is smart if that's the case.
If that's the case.
Yeah. But saw the video when he was announced, and it was obviously it's pretty emotional, which is always love seeing stuff like that. A little bit of a sucker for that. But I just hope they don't throw him out there with the idea that they need him to do this for them to have a chance at the World Cup, and then he goes south.
Yeah. I mean, Rodrigo is already out because he tore his ACL and his meniscus.
Yep.
And of course, we've got Messi. We don't really know 100%. At least I haven't heard anything recently one way or the other, but he did get subbed off, and he did ask to be subbed off because he kind of got injured. So
yeah, that's a little bit more of a wild card. But I've still been noticing there's still a lot of people out there thinking that Argentina is a legit contender again. So that includes Vegas, and Vegas seems to always know. So we'll see. I mean, I hope he's able to, right? I mean, again, say what you want about him, whatever. You love him, you hate him, you're indifferent, whatever. But
I mean,
likely his last one.
Yeah, it will be his last one because dude's what, like 40 now?
Yeah, exactly. So I hope he's out there. Just for the betterment of the game. I want to see him out there. I'm not saying I need to see him win again. That was pretty epic the last World Cup. But I think for the betterment game, I'd like to see him out there. I'd like to see him be able to go out on a decent note, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
At least be out there, go out and play, and not get hurt, and whatever happens. I mean, because you got him, like, obviously with Ronaldo, which you could almost argue that Portugal almost doesn't need him right now. We could probably do another show on that too.
Yeah, probably.
um,
Probably.
but I hope to see him out there. But we'll see what happens. I have my thought is, knowing it's gonna be his last one, that he'll do everything he can to give it a go.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And Lamine Yamal, he went down with an injury.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to take like 6 weeks to heal. So we'll see if we see him playing for Spain.
Yeah.
So many of these big stars getting injured.
And you've even got like I don't want to say big stars, but you got players from the U.S. who are battling injuries, and although they look like they're going to be able to play, you got injuries on the Japan squad, who did whoop up on Brazil earlier this year, and now they got injuries. So how's that going to affect them?
Yeah.
Because Japan was actually one of my sleeper picks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just because of style of play, and they kind of smacked Brazil in the mouth. I'm like, oh, maybe. And then they've got a couple injuries now, so it's like, okay, maybe not. No.
We'll see. We'll be talking more about it.
No,
What
for
is
sure.
it, like a week from Saturday?
I know, right?
That's crazy.
It feels like we're just talking like it was so far away, and then here we are.
And just a reminder, guys, we're going to be doing special editions of the World Cups on Saturdays starting June 13th at 12 p.m. Mountain Time, 2 p.m. Pacific. So just a reminder about that. Now let's get more into
That'll be
some
fun.
of the interesting stuff for the World Cup.
Yes. Let's go, BBC.
Yeah, right? Like the BBC are planning to skip the broadcasting of the World Cup halftime show to continue with the usual pundits analyzing the first half.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I think it's a good call.
Brilliant. My respect for the BBC just went up 100 points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and halftime shows, they're great and all, but like
Not this
true
one.
football fans, they are gonna want to see the analysis of it.
Yeah. And not just to hear what the analysts have to say, but also to rebut what the analysts have to say.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's not just like, they're not sheep,
Mm-mm.
So that kind of goes, there's almost like an entertainment value to that to a degree,
Mm-hmm.
and which is way more entertaining than this halftime show that, quite frankly, nobody cares about.
Yeah. Right. There's someone else.
We get what they're trying to do, but
yeah,
it's no.
There's another broadcasting station that is making that decision too. It's ITV, I think.
Yes.
That's what it is ITV.
Yep.
So I honestly think that's a good decision.
I tip of the cap. It's smart.
Mm-hmm.
The
UK, man, they take their football seriously.
Just a smidge.
Just a smidge. Another interesting little tidbit thing. The World Cup balls are going to need to be charged.
Just like your Tesla.
Ugh, not my Tesla, my boss's Tesla.
I don't have one either. I'm just kidding.
So the thing is that The 2026 World Cup balls are going to need to be charged before kickoff because there's a sensor in the ball that's going to track every touch and movement live, which is going to help VAR in deciding offsides and goal line decisions.
Can that sensor be rigged?
I don't know. I feel like anything having to do with technology can be rigged.
That's my thought.
Yeah.
Like I can imagine. I can imagine like Norway and your boy Erling goes for like what should be the simplest touch of all time, and all of a sudden the ball just goes a completely different direction to the opponent's foot, and they take it down for a counter and score.
I don't know.
That's a conspiracy theory. I know. I'm messing around,
but my also thought is like, what if the ball's not charged before the match?
Like surely they've got somebody who has like their one job is to charge the ball.
Oh, I'm sure. With something this big, I'm sure.
You'd hope.
I'm sure. I just wonder, is that going to delay the start of the match?
You'd hope this one person does their one job.
It's like those memes. It's like, you had one
You
job.
have one job.
Oh my goodness.
Now, if they give it to somebody who's got 16 other jobs, then we might have an issue. But
yeah, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
I don't think it's gonna happen. No, I mean, technology is crazy, and it's some of the advancements of it are just mind blowing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There is a little bit of conspiracy theories. I mean, it's like, how can somebody rig the sensor? Like, I don't know. I'm having fun, but the idea behind it, and back to seriousness, is it's just the VAR, and especially in the World Cup, and we've talked about this nonstop. It's like, say what you want about VAR, but I just want the calls to be right.
Yeah, I agree.
And especially come World Cup, I mean, let's just get it right.
Sounds like your dog agrees.
My dog does agree. Actually,
I hear him in the background.
Yeah. I've got my. It's been such a nice evening that I get the window open in the studio here, and it's got a nice breeze coming in.
Nice.
And then he's just chilling outside, and he's agreeing with us. He's like, "We need to get World Cup started like now. Let's go."
Right.
He'll be front and center too. He'll be like coming in and be like right on the chair, like, "All right, World Cup's on. Let's stop. Let's go." Nobody's right there. So
I should have had one of my dogs come up here.
I was going to actually bring him on camera, but he gets too he gets still too hyped up.
Yeah,
he might eat my microphone, so let's not do that.
Right. Another interesting thing for the World Cup for Scotland, they have a special 20-pound note.
So I think I might mention this on the show. So around the World Cup final, I'm going to be in Ireland and Scotland.
Maybe you can get your hands on one of those.
That's kind of my hope.
And it's going to feature, it's featuring Scott McTominay's overhead kick against Denmark that got them into the World Cup.
Which is pretty fire. Not gonna
lie. Right?
So, yeah, I'm going to have my eyes peeled. I'm not going to get my hopes up by a stretch of the imagination, but I'll have my eyes peeled for that.
That would be so freaking cool.
I know, right? Hopefully I get lucky. We'll see what happens. But regardless, we'll be doing a show.
Yeah.
While I'm in let's look at the calendar again, make sure the dates align. But I'll either be in Edinburgh or Dublin. And at whatever time in the morning, but I'll be here.
We can also kind of rearrange it a little bit, make sure things are a little bit better.
Well, it'll. I'm pretty sure my Irish, my Scottish folk will keep me up quite late, so it'll be fine either way.
That is gonna be so fire for you.
And
you gotta
be going over there during
the World Cup.
The World Cup final is gonna be going on at that time, so
You got to be taking some videos and some pictures and sharing them with us.
Of course. I mean, that's a given. Yeah. So
That is going to be a fire last show for the
Yeah.
World Cup. That is
Yeah,
going to be so fun.
like I'll be able to tune in the morning fast to share that with everybody, man. It's gonna be so fun.
Oh my gosh, that is going to be so awesome.
So, but hey, a little ways away. But in the meantime, we get Champions League this weekend, and then a couple weeks we'll be in the group stage of World Cup. Can't wait.
And speaking of which, guys, just a reminder, there is no show on June the 4th or August the 6th. Mr. Mike is going on a little mini vacay next week. Good for you, dude.
I will be.
Good for you.
I'll be up in the Appalachians, just hanging out with some friends and watching whatever, and just doing a little hiking, do a little fishing,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna
probably a few daddy
be
sodas.
careful.
Please do.
You be careful.
I will be careful.
Dude, I did this walking home. It's so weird because like being up in the mountains, there's stairs everywhere.
Correct.
So like I'm either walking down the street where there's like no sidewalk, or I'm like going down a little bit, then I have to go down a set of stairs, then I have to go to another set of stairs to get to the trail that comes this way, then go up some more stairs, then go up some more stairs, then go downstairs. Then I'm home.
We just got a comment on here that from Michelle that she's going to teach me how to cast.
Go for it.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't know how, and she's never seen me, so she might get humbled. There'll be a video to follow.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
Anyway, but no, it'll be great. Enjoy the week off and get that ankle better, girl.
Yeah, right. I don't know if I want to go back that way.
Before we go off air, happy birthday, Jess.
Thank you.
She will be a super young 22, right?
I will be 31 tomorrow. Not to
He looks 22. Good for you.
All right, guys. You guys have been watching Shin Pads and Shenanigans right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
See you in 2 weeks.
We will see you guys in 2 weeks.
1, 2, 3, 4. IE Sports Radio. Let's kick it. From the Premier League to the Serie A, we're tracking the beautiful game every day. La Liga, Bundesliga, crossing the map, but we bring it right back for the CONCACAF snap. Yeah, the NWSL is setting the pace, and the MLS is running the race. Shin Pads and Shenanigans, we're taking the pitch from the local turf to the global switch. IE Sports Radio, the whistle blows loud. Jess and Big Mike, we're rocking the crowd. Champions League on the Tuesday night lights. World Cup summer's reaching incredible heights. From J-League to Liga MX in the sun. College pitches where the legends begun. If the ball is rolling, we're breaking it down. The biggest soccer show in the whole I-town. Shin Pads and Shenanigans, we're taking the pitch from the local turf to the global switch. IE Sports Radio, the whistle blows loud. Jess and Big Mike, we're rocking the crowd. Jess and Big Mike. Shin Pads.